Okay, so UNIVAC belongs to the Dash generation of computers. The answer here is first generation. First generation. This question is a filling question, and you should know when and how to answer filling questions. You should know how to answer filling questions. You know, they have given you the generation already, so it will be unwise to add generation again. So when you're answering filling questions, you should pay attention to the word that precedes it or the word that comes after the dash, right? So we have what first. So the first, you write it in this way, one st, or you go with the first, as you know, first. Okay, that is one common strategy with the filling question. Once again, you're welcome to Johnson Praise TV. This is your digital classroom. This is where we make our A's in all the courses. Okay, so I'm releasing, this is what this video is all about. INFS 214, okay, Pasco review. So this is a part one. I'm going to release part two and part three, which will consist of multiple choice, fillings, and also practical questions. Okay, so the practical questions are very, very likely. If you watch this video, if you watch all these three videos, you should be able to make A's in your IAs and your exams, right? If you fail to make A in your exams and IA, you need to go for your school fees. Okay, so it is introduction to computing, and as you know, our aim is to what, help you get good scores. The first part will consist of 50 questions, second will be 50, and then the third will be somewhere 40 to 30 questions. Okay, so after watching all, you should be able to get there. Okay, so before I start, I want to introduce this exciting opportunity to you. Currently, as I'm talking, we are working on some visas for people who want to go to Kuwait. All right, just today, as I'm talking now, today we have issued three visas to people that truck drivers. So currently, we need truck drivers. We also need security personnel, and also we need machine operators. So if you have a relative who want to go outside, if you contact me and you want to know more about the visa, I can send you all the documents, that I mean all the details of the people that we have helped travel. Okay, so you can go. No one is going to scam you. And the exciting news is that we are going to dissolve, or we are going to take care of your visa and then your ticket for you. What are you waiting for? Get in touch with me on 0545412017. If you also want to go to Germany or Luxembourg, okay, you can also reach out to me. There's also, my agency has some kind of we have a special package for people that want to travel outside, and we don't really take all the money. We just take something small. We help you with the process, and then when you're done, you pay us. So it's usually something like what, payment before visa, but with this one, you make small commitment, and then we get it started for you. um on 26th is the SRC elections, and these elections is very, very crucial. I have a daughter contesting for this position. She's in the person of what, Lorinda Owie, okay, Tetehu me, the name that I don't can pronounce all, but she's my daughter. If you really love Johnson Praise and you really appreciate the good work Johnson Praise is doing for you, please give your vote to Lorinda. She's contesting for University of Ghana SRC General Secretary position. She is very fit for the job. So vote for her coming. That is what, on 2026. That's just this month, right? Also, there's also the presidential race. It's also, I'm introducing Guru and Jelit to you. Guru and Jelit have been very, very vocal. Okay, they want to work on your examination timetable. They've seen that some of you write four papers within a week, three papers, and all these challenges are pending, and a lot of people are having issues. So they want to work on your timetable for you. They also want to include distance education students in the administration. They also want to actually give scholarship opportunities. They have done it before. And all the past questions you've been working on, some of these past questions, it is from JLIT and Guru. Okay, so if you write these exams and you pass, please reward them for me. God bless you. I won't take much of your time. Let me get started. Right, so let's move on. I've given you one question. We have already gone through the first question. So let's now get started with continue with RD2D2. You take it seriously to help you. Okay, so a mouse can still be created, be connected to a computer with a track ball, roll ball, uh, what pointing stick, and then track mount. So the answer is track mount. So a mouse can be connected to a computer with a track mount. Number two, the use of computer workstations to send and receive messages is known as electronic mail. That is electronic mail. When you talk of electronic fund transfer, electronic message switching, and electronic publishing, they are not part. The correct answer here is what we call electronic mail. Okay, so let's proceed. Number three, when different tasks are performed automatically, when different tasks when different tasks are performed automatically by using computers, it leads to what? A, reduction of needs. B, more engagement. C, unemployment. And D, technology advancement. So when different tasks are performed automatically by using computers, it leads to what? Unemployment. A lot of what? Unemployment issues happen when you a lot of use computer to perform a lot of these or most of these tasks. Okay, it brings about unemployment. Let's move on. The number four, computerized decision making. Computerized decision making is good for every company. However, it is associated with some demerit. Even despite the fact that computerized decision making is good for what every company, it has some demerit. But look at the demerit. The answer here is what? C. The demerit. Look at how it is being spelled, so you don't go and choose D. Okay, it has demerit. That's what disadvantage. So if you see disadvantage here, then that is it. But the demerit is the same as disadvantage. Number five, confidential data in the hands of the wrong people can lead to, the answer here is what? Violation of privacy. When you talk of data placement, it's not correct. Data placement is not correct. Data placement is not correct. Also, none of their birth also isn't the option. None of their birth isn't the option. So the answer here is what I have given to you. The answer is violation of privacy. Number five, the computer supply unit is cooled down by means of what? A, we have heat stink. B, fan. C, water. So the answer is what? Fan. So the computer supply unit is cooled down by what? The fan. We use the fan to cool it. So let me show you what we are talking about. So have you seen the supply unit? The supply unit is here. Okay, so that is it. So we use the fan to cool the supply unit. Let's move on. Number fifth and number 8. Which of these is not a port? So we have what? Parallel port, serial port, USB, and then CPU. The answer is CPU. CPU is the correct answer. So the laptop power supply unit is called laptop AC adapter. So is it true or false? The answer is true. So the laptop power supply unit is also called what? AC adapter. Number 10, the motherboard is divided into north and south bridges. True or false? Yes, it is divided into north and south bridges. So the answer is what? True, right? True. Number 11, which of these is not a component of the system unit? We have microprocessor, memory, B, memory, C, motherboard, and then D, touch screen. So the one that is not part of what? That is not the component of the system unit, is D, which is the touch screen. UNIVAC belong to So which one is it? This is a fill-in question. I've already discussed this one with you. So it is what? It belongs to the first generation of computer. When you write first, you don't bring the generation, because look at how they have done it. So always, as I've told you, when you're answering fill-in questions, look at the sentence that precedes it, the sentence that comes after the dash, so you know what to write. So if it is first generation and they've already brought the generation, you don't add the generation again, as the system will mark it wrong. It's not human beings that are marking it, is automated, the computer that marks it. So if you do that, you get it wrong. Number 13, applications such as what Microsoft Word and Excel were introduced during the dash generation of computers. So the answer is fourth generation, or you see how I wrote my fourth, or you go with what the fourth, that is the fourth. Okay, but you don't write or, you get it, you only write one option. That's why most of you get fill-in questions wrong. Just be simple, go with it. If it is I that you need to provide, just write only I and don't explain. Okay, so number 14, the analytical engine is accredited to English mathematician called, his name is what? Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage. Okay, have you seen how the Babbage is spelled? That is Babbage. Charles Babbage. Number 15, the second generation of computers lasted from 1958 to, that's 1963. 1963. That's the answer. Number 16. All these things are what? Are fill-in questions. Number 16. A collection of rows and columns that make up the grid where you organize your data is called worksheet. It is called what? Worksheet. So a collection of rows and columns where you make grid, where you organize your data is called what? Worksheet. Number 17. The dash cell is currently selected cell in which you can enter data or perform actions. So this is what we call what? Active. So active cell. But you see this active cell, but they've already brought the cell already. So all you need to provide is cell. Don't worry, write active cell. You've gotten, you may be right, but the system will mark you wrong. That's why most of you write online exams and you get it wrong. Number 18. When typing the cell address, you will first write the dash. Okay, the dash surrounded text. Later followed by what? The dash what? Around what? Read what? Surrounding text. Okay. So when you are what? When typing a cell address, you will first write the what? You will first write the colon. Okay, the colon. See how it is column. All right, this is the first word. You write the column. That is column, column. And then the second option here is that followed by what? The row. So column and row. Number 19. Computers comprise of many internal components. For these components to communicate with what? Each other. Dash is what used. So the computers what? Comprise of what? Many internal components. For these components to what? To communicate with each other. Okay, so dash is what? Use. So a bus is what? Use. Bus, that is bus, bus. So that's the answer, failing. So when you get this question, you are going with what? Bus or buses. So that is it. Number 20. On the computer system board, a video card is inserted into dash. Okay, into dash. So a computer on the video system board, a video card is inserted into the expansion slot. Expansion what? Slot. Expansion slot. So the slot slot. Slot, expansion slot. Number, if you are not careful, you just one spelling per ubeti. Some of you too, you go and write what? Slots and stuff. Maybe because of s you added, you get it wrong. Number 21. Dash is a super component of a computer system that consists of a metal or plastic enclosure containing components that are fragile or meant to be handled very often? The answer is what? A computer case. So a computer case is what? Is a subcomponent of computer system that consists of metal or plastic enclosure containing components that are fragile or not meant to be handled very often. Number 22, the expansion card enable monitors to display the video and graphics information generated by the computer is known as the graphic card. The answer is graphic. All these things are failing, so it is the graphic card. So the expansion card that enable the monitors to display the video and graphics information gathered by the computer is known as what? The graphics card. Graphics card. It is not graphics. Number 23. Dash indicates how often a displayed image is updated or withdrawn on the monitor. So the answer is what? Refresh rate. Refresh what? Refresh rate. So it is what? Refresh rate indicates how often a display image is updated or withdrawn on the monitor. Number 24. On a computer monitor, on a computer monitor, dash refers to the quality and sharpness of displayed images. So which of them is the answer? The answer is what? Resolution. So on a computer monitor, resolution refers to the quality and sharpness of the displayed images, or screen resolution. So screen resolution refers to the quality and sharpness of what a displayed images. But don't go and add the or there, please. Don't do that. If you do that, you get it wrong. Number 25. The unit for measuring the size of a computer screen is called inches. That is INCHES, inches. So the inches computer unit for measuring the size of a computer screen is called what? Inches. That is 35 inches, 55 inches, 24 inches, 32 inches. All these things, you are using them, so we use that one. Number 26. The more the pixels, the better the resolution and the better the dash of the image. The answer is what? The clarity. The more the pixels, the better the resolution and the better the clarity of the image. So if the resolution is what? If the pixels are what? Better, the resolution also is better, and it makes what? It ensures clarity. Number 27. The RAM holds data that the RAM holds data after processing, but therefore it is released to the output device. True or false? The answer is what? False. The answer is false. The RAM holds what? Data after processing, but before it is released to the output device. Not true. Number 28. Number 28. Number 28. The dash needs to be refreshed thousands of times per second. So the answer is what? Dynamic RAM. Dynamic RAM needs to be refreshed thousands of times per second. I'm not mentioning the other options. Okay, we have cache memories, flash memory, and then primary memory. It is not, but we are talking about the dynamic memory. Number 29. CD drive is an example of dash what? Storage. So CD drive is an example of what? Storage device. It is not storage medium, right? It is storage device. All 30. All the underlisted are false statements about DRAM, that's DRAM, except A, relatively slower, B, relatively more expensive, and then C is what? High power consumption. The answer is what? Relatively slower, and then D is relatively faster. So all of them are what? Are listed, they are false with the exception of what? Relatively slower. Number 31. What holds the data and instructions for processing purposes in digital computer. We have a CPU, we have secondary memory, we have what? Secondary memory, we have primary memory, and then storage. So the answer is memory. Primary memory. So it holds the data and instructions for forward processing purposes in digital computer. So the answer is what? Primary memory. Number 32. One institution that normally use hard disk packs is called what? The banks. The banks use what? The hard disk pack to keep credit information and stuff. So the banks, they use these are what they use these things, or the hotel no, not the hotels, it is the banks. Right. Number 33. All the underlisted are true for SSDs when compared to HDDs, except A, more durable, B, better system responsiveness, C, it is fixed inside the computer, so cannot be lost, and then D, they are more mobile friendly. The answer is what? C, which is what? It is fixed inside a computer, so cannot be lost. Number 34. Floppy disks are portable optical disks. True or false? It is what? False. Floppy disk is not what? It's not a optical. It's not a portable optical disk. Number 35. Why is RAM called random access memory? A. So A, it is what? More. It is what? It is closely related to the central processing unit. B, because it is the main memory in the digital computer. C, because it holds the computer instructions. And then D, because its data can be accessed as faster as any other data. The answer is D, because each data can be accessed as faster as any other data. Number 36. All the following are true for solid state disk, with the exception of A, these devices have been what? Moving parts. How these devices have moving parts. B, it is more expensive than other types of storage devices. C, it is more reliable. D, it requires less power. So the answer is what? E, that is what? These devices have moving parts. So all the following are true of what? Solid state disk. Okay, but the option A is not part. Number 37. Which of these software prevents memory leaks? A, optical operating system. B, application software. C, device software. And then D, utilities. The answer is utilities. Number 38. I am a command line operating system. Which of them are we talking about? We have DOS, that's DOS, we have Windows 10, we have Mac OS, and we have iOS. So the answer is what? DOS, that's what? Disk operating system. DOS is the answer. Number 39. Which of the following describes device packs? A, collection of updates, fixes, or enhancement to a software program in the form of what? Single installable package. B, a single installable package that enhances the performance of the software. C, a single executable pack to patch a software or program. And then D, a single executable pack that replace the older version. So the answer here is what? A. So which of the following describes what? Service pack. So service pack, the answer is A collection of update, fixes, or enhancement to a software program in the form of what? Single installable pack. Number 40. The unauthorized change to the device software is called a jailbreak. True or false? The answer is true. The unauthorized change to the device's what? Software is called jailbreak. So true. Number 41. The function of running and leading programs by use of peripherals is a function of dash operating system. The answer is operating system. That's E. So function system, application software, and The D is not part, but the answer is what? Operating system. Okay, a function of running and leading programs by the use of peripherals is a function of what? Operating system. Number 42, Dash allows two or more programs or jobs to run simultaneously. This is called what? Multitasking. Multitasking. That's multitasking. Look at the spellings well, so you don't go and choose multi-threading or memory source or memory leak. Okay, it's multitasking. Number 43. A copyright is a form of dash that grants the author of an dash right. Okay, so let's put them in the statement. So a copyright is a form of protection. So let's look at the answer. The answer is what? A copyright is a form of what? Legal protection. Okay, that's C. The answer is C. So we are putting it inside. A copyright is a form of what? Legal protection that grants the author of an what? Of what? An original work. That is true. So that is what? That is true. The answer is what? The answer here is C. Number 44. Memory, storage devices, and microprocessor that is used by the computer program are all examples of system resources. True or false? So it's true. Memory, storage devices, and microprocessors that are used by the computer program are all example of what? System resource. True. Number 45. Linux. Okay, it's an open software. True or false? It's true. Linux is what? It's an example of an open software. Number 46. Software licenses is called license agreement. True or false? It's true. Software license is called license agreement. Number 48. The slowest level computer programming language is the machine language. True or false? It's short. It's true. The slowest level computer programming language is the machine language. Number 49. The program development life cycle consists of, okay, it consists of analysis of program, designing the program, testing the performance. B, analysis of problem, designing the program, top down and testing. And then C, analysis of the problem, designing the program, coding the program, and delivering the program. And then D, analysis of the problem, designing the program, coding the program, and testing the program. So the answer is what? D, which is what? Analysis of the problem, designing the program, coding the program, and testing the program. Number 50. Pick the odd one out. iOS, okay, utilities. We have also B is what? Utilities. C is what? Drivers and firmware. And then D, operating systems. So the answer here, which one of them isn't part of the things we are mentioning? It's what? Utilities. Utilities isn't part. So if you want to support this channel, okay, you can reach out to me on my channel and it will be appreciated, so we do more for you. And please, on 26th of August is the SRC general election. Kindly vote for Lorinda, okay, and also reward Guru, okay, Guru and J-Late. I believe in their capabilities. I've personally met with Guru, and he has stable and things he want to do with distance. I always stand for the student, and I'm campaigning for him because they have already tabled down their policies. They are the only candidate that have policies for distance education, and also it covers all the other campuses, main campus, and then city campus students. Okay, so they can do the work better. Thank you for watching, and expect the part 2 as soon as possible. That's also going to be 50 questions, and then the last part is going to be about 40 questions. So in all, They are designed to help you in your exams and your IA. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please don't be selfish. Subscribe and share the video with your friends. Thank you and God bless you.